This is the final project for Promineo Tech's backend bootcamp, which is creating an operational API using MySQL database and including at least 3 tables with CRUD operations. As you can see, I've also added a front end. My first CRUD operation, which is the read operation or get or fetch, I have get all on all 4 of my tables, as you can see with the lists, as well as a get by ID for factions, characters, and plot lines, which will then display the details. I also have a get characters by skill function that connects any characters within a skill, finding it by name. So if I were to click on a skill and hit search, it would then display only the characters with that skill, and cancel search displays all the characters again. I also have create or post on factions, characters, and plot lines, which allows me to I added modals to confirm, but as you can see, I now have a faction, but with no characters. I can then go ahead and do add character in order to put a character or 2 in this new faction. The bonus of using a front end is that I can just sort of click on whatever skills I want to use without having to type in a long list in JSON. It's pretty helpful. And after I'm done selecting any of these plot lines and skills, which again is a get all request, I can then click add character, again a confirmation. Everything reloads. Since characters are in factions and plot lines, it wouldn't display on the front end if I didn't refetch everything. And as you can see, the character is now here. Meanwhile, plot lines also have create. And if I hit new, I'm allowed to put in a title, put in a description, put in how long this will take. Let's say 2 months. Is it currently active? Let's say yes. And then I can select any characters that I want to include in this plotline. And then once I've selected them, I click add plotline, and it displays here. Next, there's put requests. Characters and plotlines have put requests. If I hit edit, I can then add or remove skills. I can add or remove plot lines, and then I can save the changes, but that leaves this, instead of, after fully reloading, it also reselects the characters so that they're displayed again and you can see your edits. Plot lines are simpler. It's a toggle between active and inactive. Just takes the Boolean and reverses it. If I decide I don't need a character, I can delete the character. Again, I use a confirmation modal. Go down here, the character is gone. With factions, if they have characters in them, those characters will also be deleted when the faction is deleted. You can see that character is gone. So those are all my CRUD operations for my API final project. If you want to see more of the code behind it, go ahead and check out my GitHub repository.